This video is sponsored by RavPower. Hi everyone, Thao here. The Galaxy Buds Plus are the latest true wireless earbuds from Samsung. So what exactly did they upgrade? First off, goodbye matte finish, because this time around, they went with a glossy paint job that has actually grown on me, even with the fingerprints and all. The hinge on the Buds Plus also feels more sturdy and doesn't flap around as much as the originals. Outside of that, they're pretty much identical in size and weight. When paired with a Samsung device, you'll be greeted with a fancy new animation. I'm so glad they added the battery indicator for the case, so now you know exactly how much juice you have left in reserve. Closing the case without the earbuds inside will still activate the color-coded LED indicator to give you an idea of how much battery is left. Speaking of batteries, that's one of the biggest improvements. The Buds Plus offer 11 hours playtime with another 11 hours in the charging case for a total of 22 hours. Compare that to the 6+6 for a total of 12-hour battery life of the originals. That's a pretty big jump and sort of impressive when you consider that the size of the earbuds and case didn't change. I've never used earbuds for that long, but 11 hours straight means you can use it all day for work or school, plus on the commute to and from. With fast charging, if your earbuds do run out, just 3 minutes in the charging case will provide you with another hour of playtime. To charge up, you can plug in via USB-C, drop it on a wireless charger, or if you're using a recent Samsung smartphone with a wireless power share. Something that's extremely handy for those constantly on the go. Just like this 20,000 milliamp hour power bank from today's video sponsor, RavPower. The USB-C port supports power delivery up to 60 watts. So not only will it charge your phone at top speeds, it's more than capable of topping off your laptop too. An extra USB-A quick charging port adds even more flexibility, allowing you to charge a second device at the exact same time. The high capacity, combined with a relatively compact form factor, makes this a great companion on road trips or for travel. Make sure your favorite gear stays charged and say goodbye to battery anxiety by checking it out in the link below. The Bluetooth 5.0 connection has been great both indoors and out. Testing it at home, sound starts to cut out once there were about 3 walls in the way. There's also essentially no noticeable audio delay when watching YouTube or Netflix, which is great. Gaming, however, does still suffer from audio lag. Toggling on gaming mode did help cut this delay down, but it's not completely gone. Note that gaming mode is only available if you're using a Samsung smartphone. Connected to my Pixel, the toggle isn't there. When it comes to sound, the Buds Plus get plenty loud and offer a similar balanced sound that the originals were highly regarded for. The use of dual drivers in the Buds Plus definitely pays off though. I immediately noticed a slight bump in bass as well as improved clarity with vocals and instruments. The improvements are subtle, but I do prefer how they sound compared to the originals, mainly for the extra bass. You also still have the equalizer with presets in the app, which provides some flexibility to tune sound to your liking. Just make sure you're using the ear tips with the best seal for your ears, as it does improve sound quality. The Galaxy Buds Plus come with 3 microphones, one more than the originals. Voice call quality is said to have been improved, so I'll let you guys be the judge.
Hi guys! First up, I have the Galaxy Buds, the original ones on, and this is what they sound like when used for voice calls. What do you guys think? Good? Bad? Alright, so now I have the Galaxy Buds Plus on for you guys to compare, and this is what they sound like when used for voice calls. Better? Worse? What do you guys think? Just for fun, this is what voice calls sounds like when you're using a phone. I'm testing this with the S20 Ultra. How you do it?
Another area where the mics play a key role is with ambient sound, which will pump audio from your surroundings into your ear so you can stay aware. With ambient mode enabled, the originals had this slight hissing sound that thankfully is no longer there with the Galaxy Buds Plus. Besides doing a better job with clarity, you can now have it enabled during voice calls too, so you can hear yourself speaking. It just feels more natural for calls. It can also now be enabled with only a single earbud on, so if you like to wear one at a time, you aren't completely blocking off sound from one side. In the past, I would usually opt to just take an earbud off before speaking with someone, but I found myself using ambient mode way more often on the Buds Plus. It's done well and should be great for the office or gym. Touch controls remain unchanged, and once you get used to them, work really well, except for the triple tap, which still gives me trouble. Long presses on each earbud can be customized to launch your phone's voice assistant, or to turn on and off ambient sound. You can also choose to assign volume controls to the long press, but I highly recommend turning on this toggle in the Labs menu. Now you can double tap the edge of the earbud on the right side to increase volume and the left to decrease volume. If you have larger fingers, I found that tapping the outside of your ear actually works too. If you're a Spotify user, you also now have the option to assign one of the long presses to launch Spotify and automatically start playing music. So far, it seems like Samsung hit the Buds Plus out of the ballpark, right? Well, for the most part, yes. Multi-point connection was something that was advertised, but it looks like the Buds Plus don't actually support it. The only way to use it with another device is to disconnect it from the first device. A bit of a letdown, to be honest. Improved water resistance would have been a nice addition too, as the Buds Plus are only rated IPX2 like the originals. A few beads of sweat shouldn't be a problem, but if you run outside and it starts raining, they could get damaged. Definitely something to consider. Nowadays, you can get some very impressive true wireless earbuds without breaking the bank. However, the phone app and added functionality it adds makes the latest offering from Samsung stand out. I especially love the ability of the Buds to read out full text messages and other notifications through the Buds so you don't have to reach out for your phone. This is something more budget-friendly options don't offer. The launch of a dedicated app on the Apple App Store means that those with an iPhone won't lose out on any functionality now too. The Galaxy Buds Plus are a clear improvement over the original Galaxy Buds. Battery life, sound quality, call quality, and ambient sound are all noticeable upgrades. If those features are important to you, this is an easy recommendation from me.